Hello, it's 5:51 p.m. So, at this hotel, when I was here last week, um, I was on the other side and I didn't hear really anything, but on this side, I can hear not everything, but I can hear, outside noise. So I'm gonna have to sleep with my earbuds in tonight. A lot of people are here from New Orleans, with Hurricane Ida and stuff. So, I just got out of the shower and I'm sitting here feeling like, damn, I hope that this room doesn't have bed bugs, because it's like I just got out of the shower and my back is itching and my toes are itching and I'm feeling very nervous. But, so, well, I just got out of the shower, and when I first got in here, in this room, they had, when I first got in this room, they had stains on the top sheet. I mean, not sheet, but it's not a blanket, but I don't know what kind of drape thing they have. And they had a lot of stains on it that looked like cum stains, like, and so, I doubt that these sheets in this bed is clean. And then, I mean, that was when I first walked in here. I noticed that, and I felt gross, and like t- sprayed, you know, sanitizer, and so I did I sprayed the alcohol on there, and then you know, put the blanket on the other side. But then I noticed a lot of dog hairs, like as if they just took from the previous family, um, like as if from the previous guests here, like as if they didn't replace or get new sheets, like as if they just took the same sheets and folded back. I am so grossed out and disgusted, you know, and so when I came here, it was 3:45 p.m. or about that time. And the man at the front desk told me with an attitude, "Your room is not ready yet." Like, with an attitude, like as if he knew who I was before I came in here. I mean at the front desk. Like, as soon as I walked in, "Your room is not ready yet," with the attitude. But the other people, like I never saw him before, but it's like he automatically knew who I was and said, "Oh, with an attitude, oh, your room is not ready yet," with his face twisted up, mad and stuff. And he had an attitude with me like the whole time. But I observed a couple of other women he was kind of rude to as well. And come to find out, he's the fucking manager. So, it's like they probably pre-planned to have this room in advance for me. I hope I don't have bed bugs. But when I came here the first time last week, the other room, it was so perfect and clean that I basically, didn't have any complaints. The only thing is no refrigerator and no microwave, and that room seemed like it was smaller than this one for some reason. So so there's no bed bug protective cover on this bed, but I think in the other room, I think it was. But they put me in. I'm just turned 38, and Friday when I was at that hotel, they put me in room 138, and I'm like, whoa, that's so neat. I just turned 38. So now they put me in room 138 here. So I don't know if that was pre-planned and if it's part of the gang stalking or what. What a coincidence that, I was Friday and then now today, same number, 138, you know. But, you know, I can't reveal or say what hotel I'm in because of, the online perps trying to, if I say the slightest thing negative, the online perp Star Bricker will call up, and tell them about me and then have me banned, So the perp Star Bricker, she needs to get the fuck out of my damn, all these online perps need to get the fuck out of my life. You're wasting your life trying to stalk and track somebody. There you wasting. You missing out on your own life that you could have. That you want to spend your last days on this earth, stalking, harassing, and following and bullying people and trying to make people miserable. So other targeted individuals. It wouldn't have crossed my mind to do that anyway, but other targeted individuals, they would tweet on Twitter or maybe say on Facebook or whatever social media or say on YouTube in their videos or whatever, say the exact city and state they're in, the exact hotel room, and the exact hotel rooms the hotel room number, the hotel, the street, the exact address of the hotel they're staying at and everything, or the apartment or house that they're living in. They'll say, the exact same, tell it all. I guess they say it for their safety and in case anything happened to them. But I can't do that because Starbreaker will call up and I don't get the same treatment as other targeted individuals. But it wouldn't cross my mind to reveal that anyway. Say like one of my old addresses. I don't live there anymore, obviously. But say if I was at New Orleans Towers and 3601 North Texas Drive, New Orleans, Louisiana 70114, apartment 136, and that was one of my old addresses, but they shut down New Orleans Towers. New Orleans Towers, I think, is defunct. It doesn't exist no more. There's another place now. And sometimes I would still nowadays have dreams about that doggone place too. And I don't miss it at all. The only thing I miss is the low income, the low pay. That's the only one thing I miss about. The only thing I miss is paying 30% of, fixed low income. I hated everything else about that place. It was not, it was not safe to live there. But that's a different video. But, so, I showed y'all the video about Alex, gang stalking me. Like, he acting like he wants to think he can dominate and take up all of Palafox Street. And, act like he can try to mark his territory like a dog, a territory that does not belong to him. Like, as if he tried to block, trying to block me from going where I need to go, and just, if I try to go where I need to go, he'll create all kinds of trouble on purpose to try to set me up to get locked up in a mental institution or get arrested or go to jail. It's like he has unsuccessfully kept trying to set me up, And he also needs to fuck out of my business and leave me the hell alone, And nothing is being done, and nobody cares about a elderly white man stalking and following and harassing a woman that's a woman that's under 40 years old, a black woman that's under 40 years old. You should have nothing to do with me. I don't know you, and you don't know me, and you've been stalking, harassing, and following me almost exactly 2 years. Almost exactly 2 years. Probably longer than I noticed. So, it's like, I just don't know why he's doing this to me. Just I mean, this morning I had plans to go eat at a certain place, and so I was forced to forfeit, you know, my plan to go eat there for breakfast just to try to avoid him and try to stay out of trouble. But I filmed him from a distance for my personal documentation of the gang stalking and stuff like that, because that was my intended path to go down there. But I didn't. He has never been down that far, so it's a lot of people stalking, following, harassing, and people online and in person who's actually tracking me. And I heard about drones and satellites tracking us targeted individuals as well, tracking our every move. You have to be demonically influenced to think you're doing the right thing by stalking and tracking and following someone. I heard that some other targeted individuals say that people all the way in Russia are targeting, targeting and trafficking and tracking their every move, while they're here in the U.S., people all the way from Russia gang stalking them. It's like that weird, tracking all their online and in-person activity. Like, I can't even keep up with myself. How can I keep up with everybody? Keep up the every second and every breath of something that someone else is doing. So I just try to figure out if us being targeted individuals, people have their hatred towards the wrong people. Because as I said, the stuff y'all falsely accuse me of, I will not. I will be held accountable for certain sins, that's between me and God. But the stuff y'all falsely accuse me of, I promise you that I will never be held accountable of. I won't. God will not hold me accountable. Well, Jesus will not hold me accountable at the judgment for things that y'all falsely accuse me of. So it started to pour down raining this morning. I kind of was undecided of what to do, and I thought it was going to rain because, these weather apps said it was going to rain tonight. It may or may not rain tonight. I don't know, but this later this morning it was all sunny and everything, but this morning, it seemed like as if Ida has passed and is no more. At least over here. Later on this morning around 10 o'clock, it was still some clouds, but it was sunny. And even this afternoon, it was kind of sunny. So, when I got in the Uber, it was a black man named Ali. And, he seemed like as if he was kind of like mean and wanted no conversation, and most of the time I usually stay quiet in the Uber anyway, unless the Uber driver or cab driver wants to talk. But he did not want any conversation with me, and I'm figuring, he must be a Masonic perp who must have heard the slander campaigns about me. I'm like, what's the point of being an Uber driver if you don't want to be? Not that you have to, but you don't want to be social or nothing, So, I thought being friendly and social is how you get more tips, as a driver, But sometimes the passengers may not want to talk, But anyway. He seemed like he was, kind of rude and didn't want to talk. And it was raining, pouring down this morning. And then, I had already booked this hotel, but I felt like a dummy. But then again, I don't feel like a dummy because I needed a shower. But I didn't get to go to my storage unit like I needed to. But I didn't get to go to my storage unit. and don't now I feel like you know I don't have enough money to get to go to my storage unit to try to change clothes, but I have to try to wear the same clothes, and I try to sanitize the clothes that I have, and they don't have a hand dryer in here. So I'm sorry, a hair dryer. What am I saying? They don't have a hair dryer in this room. So I just freaking. I mean the let's see, about 2 weeks ago, and another time, my clothes smelled kind of a little bad from a little pissy, and I sprayed the alcohol like crazy, and then hung up the my shorts in the hotel room like on a hanger, and and then the next morning there was no odor at all. So I'm like, I guess rubbing alcohol must neutralize odors then. So hopefully tomorrow my shorts won't smell bad, hopefully. And so, that will be the only money I have just to afford to you know, for me to just I have to check out this hotel room a little earlier, maybe 2 hours earlier, and I may not even have enough time to go get breakfast, and I would definitely have to take another shower and take advantage of taking another shower tomorrow morning so I can be fresher, and then and then try to go to the job interview. And I hope I don't make a. I hope I'm not wasting any money making a blank trip to go to this job interview just to end up not being hired. You know. So I mean, I feel like I'm taking a financial gamble, a financial risk. If I go try to go to this job interview, and then my time and my Uber money and my time is wasted, and I end up not being hired, or because of the slander campaigns, or the if the boss from the previous job, not having anything good to say about me, then it'd be like I just wasted my time trying to go to the job interview, or if there are other circumstances, where I wouldn't get hired. So, um, I'm looking at the time because I'm just basically saying how my day went, and so then I had a nice breakfast. Everything went well for breakfast. They treated me really nice, and it was a healthy breakfast, and it was the most fruit and healthiest thing I had in a long time. I had some oatmeal and fruit, and some fruit mixed with vegetable juice for breakfast. And then for lunch, I went to this barbecue place, and I'm not gonna say the name of it. And there was a black female who was not pleasant towards me, and was pretty much kind of nasty towards me, and get an attitude and rush me and treat me a certain kind of mean, but then was nice and pleasant and smiling towards everybody else. And I'm wondering I'm like, wow, I haven't had this happen in a while, where another black person treat me mean, and then white people come in and they're all smiling, and and I'm wondering, because I'm targeted, so it's like she greeted everybody else and smile and go out of her way to help, but then it's like when it come to me, they were rude and acting like as if I'm wasting their time or getting on their nerves, me trying to look for the sign of where I can get my side items at, and then she gave me like a half a container of salad with way too much dressing, and but everything else was fine. and the ribs tasted very good, but the meal was like $10, for the daily special. And so, and then we get, you know, so then we got, free little ice cream to go with the combo meal plus the drink and stuff. It was a lot of food that stuff you for $10. So then I got me some, you know, some little another dessert just so I can sit down and upload those previous videos and so I can get those previous videos uploaded and then pass the time waiting for for me to get in this hotel. And then I already told y'all the story about what happened with this hotel and stuff like that. So I'm glad to be feeling refreshed, freshly showered. I am sleepy and tired. I know I need to treat my teeth. I need to make myself do it before bed to floss and brush my teeth. Brush my teeth with the baking soda. I don't even know if I can do a mixture of baking soda and bentonite clay and see if that will help. So I know this coming Monday is Labor Day, and I know that I will be broker for the month if I get a hotel room. But then, with holidays, places of business being closed, and then plus me being banned from everywhere. So, I would hate for, say if me trying to get a hotel room for Labor Day just to have some place where I can at least use the bathroom. But I don't even know. For me to just go spend a day at the beach and I don't have to get in the water, but for me to just spend a day at the beach, I can it'll be cheaper than me staying at the hotel. It'll be, and then everything be like usual. But it's a doggone shame. Can't take the buses no more. Banned from so many hotels, so many restaurants, all because of my targeting and because I'm homeless and everything. And certain places I can never set foot in for the rest of my life because I'm homeless, and I don't have to have had. I didn't even have to have any altercation or anything. Downtown Pensacola, the business owners are brutal and harsh towards homeless. And some of the homeless, it's like good gotta suffer for the bad, basically. So, mainly the many restaurants on Palafox Street, they're, prejudiced towards homeless because some of them have done bad things, and then all of us gotta suffer, or we all get treated with discrimination. It's really rough and harder to survive, like to be kicked out of everywhere or banned from everywhere. And I am not the worst person in the world. I'm not, it's like so many people have such strong anger and hostility towards me. And I'm just trying to figure out, they won't allow me to live in peace. And they won't allow me to be happy. Stop abusing me and then I can be happy. But they really don't want that. They want me exterminated. So I would like to do another video, but I think I'm just going to rest for now and try to upload this video. So I'll see y'all whenever. If not tonight, then tomorrow. Alright, bye.